here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from the Steel City. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
Spot that. Good job right there.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
We'll try the right side now with Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, alert! Hey, alert!
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
36 power.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over at their own 15.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Tua gonna give it to Achan, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
All right. 20, TX.
Tua gonna throw, sending it deep for Waddle. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Delta. Alpha, 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 alpha.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion, it's Waddle. That's quickly out to Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Here we go, tonight. Hey, never mind, Monday. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. All right.
They go play action with Fields. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Hey, can't. Here we go. Go.
Fields to throw for it. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by H2H. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run with H2H. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. They'll run with H2H. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. You got what? You got a mini basin. Delta. Easy. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. West right zip. Hey, Can. Angel. Right.
Throwing is Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Hey, get set. Move. Step.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The Steelers.